Hi there, Chris here, and welcome to my new video series, Adventures in Joy. Now, the reason it's called Adventures in Joy is I chose a one-word intention for this year. For those of you that know me, I tend to not choose New Year's resolutions. I tend to choose one or two words that act as my guiding principles for the year. And I do have a number of goals set underneath that, but joy is my big overarching principle this year. And the reason for that is, I know what brings me joy, and I'm quite a happy person. But I don't always let myself feel joy, especially around my work. A lot of us feel around work that we have to work all the time and really work hard at it. And given that my work is about helping people connect with their spirit and find their joy and find their calling and really improve their lives through really living their spirit and their intuition, I've been going a little bit hard at it. I've been really pushing it, and it contracts my energy. I end up feeling quite stressed and quite overwhelmed, and certainly the very opposite of joy. That's not it. So really, joy for me, the reason I chose it was to really kind of approach my work in a very different way, to approach building my practice and building the community that I work with in a different way, but also just to kind of find the joy in every moment. Joy isn't all just about the big highs and the avoiding the big lows. It's about finding contentment in each and every day. Now, the thing was, I chose a second word this year as well. That word being courage. Because I thought the thing that would bring me joy would be getting out and doing my work and living my purpose in a much bigger way, and it is. But for me, I thought courage was about overcoming those fears and that hold me back from living my purpose and getting out there in a bigger, badder, faster, kind of more kick-ass kind of way. So I really kind of went for it right at the beginning of the year and kind of decided to put a few courses out there and all that kind of thing. And what happened was not a state or a feeling of joy. What happened was a state of overwhelm and a state of anxiety, massive anxiety. And courage actually wasn't taking me to joy. Now, A Course in Miracles actually says, in the presence of love, anything that isn't love must come up to be cleared. And I'm learning that that's true for joy as well. So in the presence of joy, anything that isn't joy must come up to be cleared as well. And that's what's happened in the last several days. Lots of stress, lots of overwhelm, lots of upset. It's been quite a challenging start to the year, to be honest. And then I had this big aha that really came through my own intuitive channels, but was very much reinforced by my partner David and by my friend Sharon, which is that courage actually is about the courage to live joyfully. Now, let me just say that again, because I know that sounds like a bit of a, the courage to live joyfully. Now, what that means for me is a few things. It means learning to say no. I am one of those people who tends to say yes to an awful lot of things, because I have a bit of a fear of missing out. So that given that courage is about confronting fear, that means one of my fears I need to confront is the fear of missing out, which means learning to say no, learning to create space. I kind of have a bit of a need to be needed as well. So, I've over the last year or so, as I've been building my practice and my business and the community, I've become a bit of a Facebook junkie and a bit of a Twitter junkie and a bit of a email junkie, and I'm constantly checking and get that fear of missing out, wanting to be needed, wanting to feel like I'm doing valuable work, but actually what I'm doing is being busy. So it's actually about the courage to stop all of that and create space so that I can make choices that are genuinely, authentically going to bring me joy. Now, I know all that sounds fairly obvious, or at least it does to me, but actually it's been quite a revelation kind of actually getting to that place and thinking about it and really getting it. So, Adventures in Joy is going to be my vlog to kind of update you on how I'm getting on with it and to see what kind of courageous choices I'm making or not, or the kind of insights that I'm getting. Really, it's a bit of a way for me to kind of keep some accountability around it so it doesn't slip, and I really want to put some intention behind that. But it's also just a way to kind of give you a sense of, you know, there might be some things that come up, some insights that might help you, or some things that might help you along the way. So that's the purpose behind this. So keep your eyes out for the next video. I don't know how often I'm going to be posting, but I guess as often as it brings me joy to do so. So until then, you take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.